The Roman legions are Rome's military. A full-strength legion was officially made up of 6,000 men, but typically all legions were organized at under strength and generally consisted of approximately 5,300 fighting men, including officers. It is difficult to determine whether non-combatants like field surgeons and clerks were included in the 5,300 or helped bring the total number of men up to the official 6,000. Roman legions had many soldiers, starting off with the contubernium, or tent group, which consisted of 8 men. This was the smallest group in the legion. Next in the group, we had centuria, or century. This group was made up of 10 men of contubernium, with a total of 80 men commanded by a centurion. Next in the groups were the cohorts, included 6 centuri, or a total of 480 fighting men, not including officers. In addition, the first cohort was a double strength but with only 5 centuri instead of the normal 6 centuri. Next in the group, we had the legio, or legion. They consisted of 10 cohorts. Additionally, each legion had a 120-man alle, or cavalry unit, called the equus legionis. They were permanently attached to it, possibly to be used as scouts and messengers. Senior officer was a legatus legionis, the overall legionary commander. This post was generally appointed by the emperor, was a former tribune, and held command for 3 or 4 years. Although they could serve for a much longer period, in a province only with 1 legion, the legatus was also the provincial governor, and in provinces with multiple legions. Each legion has the legatus, and the provincial governor has overall command of them all. Next senior officer was called Tribunus Lactiviclavis, named for the broad striped toga worn by men of the senatorial rank. This tribune was appointed by the emperor of the Senate. Though generally quite young and less experienced, he served as the second in command of the legion, behind the legate. Next was Praefectus Castrorum, the camp prefect. Generally, he was a long-serving veteran who had been promoted through the ranks of the centurions and was third overall in command. Were the mid-level officers. Centurions. Each legion had 59 or 60 centurions, one to command each centuria of the 10 cohorts. They were the backbone of the professional army and were the career soldiers who ran the day-to-day life of the soldiers, as well as issuing commands in the field. Final mid-officer was called the Pilus Prior, the commander of the first cohort of each centuria except the first, with the following titles for the centurions in sequence throughout each centuria: Pilus Posterior, Principes Prior, Hastus Prior, and Hastasis Prior. First lower class officer is the Optio, one for each centurion, 59 of them. They were appointed by the centurion from within the ranks to act as his second command. Next person was a signifier. Each centurion had a signifier. He was responsible for the men's pay and savings. He also had little training. After the legion had these people, they were now ready to battle. They had fought in many battles. For instance, one of these popular battles that they fought in were called the Battle of Britannia.
Hey, we fight for our brothers.
We fight for our
We
war.
fight for our
We
families.
fight for us
We
brothers
fight for
together.
our war because we are brothers and brothers. Shut up already. You want it, the war you get. We have won our war, but we have lost brothers. Let them keep with God in heaven.